Dun, 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 dun. Uh, 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 mm. That's ass. Who is it? It's gonna wait for the pop up again. Trying to watch some more or come back because I'm trying to hit your head up. Cause what the hell? What? Yeah, so shit, bro. How you guys doing? How you guys doing, bro? Like I said, I hope it's good. Hope you're living life right. You know, actually enjoying yourself. Actually enjoying yourself. What is that? Right here. He's still there? Yeah, he's still there. What the hell? What the hell, Leontay? What the hell, Leon? Like, yeah. See, that was actually smooth. Yo, that was literally smooth. What the? I went from yo, what the hell? After what the hell? But that shit was. But like that song, honestly, I don't even know what to say about it. The song, personally, for me, I don't. It's it gets annoying just when it's just spammed on TikTok and shit. TikTok, Instagram, bro, it gets annoying, bro. But like, still, it is what it is, though. People are fucking with it. So I've not listened to the full song, so like, I don't know exactly what the hell Leonte it is. Yeah, but yeah, this is this. This case got worse after his release. Check. Brody's release, bro.
Any joke so bad, but it's still just not the right time. Three of the dome. For those who have been living a rock and don't know about this situation, Carmelo Anthony is a young high schooler from Texas who ended the life of another high schooler, Austin Metcalf, at a track event over what seemed to be some sort of kerfuffle or incident by taking a knife, and putting it through the chest of this young man. Carmelo would then proceed to run off.
I say he should have de-escalated it. He should attempted to. I say, man, I've seen many people. He should have tried de-escalate because like that's like the first thing you say you should do. First thing, I don't know. It's his the twin brother is right close to him, so I'll try de-escalate. I'm not trying to get jumped, bro. His twin brother was literally close, so I'm just I'll try to chill. Okay, just say some sus thing like yo. Pause. I'm not saying that. No, that's kind of sus. Yeah, you just say some sus shit. It's gonna get them. They gonna look at you some weird after they walk away. Is that the best thing?
After this incident, collide with the police officer.
That's like the best way to de-escalate it. Start acting fruity. Boom, they gonna look at you irritated and have to walk away.
Turned himself in and then asked if young Austin Metcalf was okay, but nonetheless, he had reached his untimely demise. Initial charges had Carmelo Anthony sitting in a jail cell waiting for his $1 million worth of bond, but recently it got cut down to $250,000. And
What the hell? Yeah, anyways, yeah.
and that has set the world ablaze. This situation has sparked racial tension across the nation that we haven't seen since literally like the George Floyd incident of the pandemic. And when I say that people are going over the top to put their racial inputs into these situations, it is amazing to me how quickly these people are running to put race into this conversation. It seems like everyone is taking some sort of stance. Even the platforms in which people are allowed to give donations in order to, support either sides of.
Personally, I say if it was a white guy, it's still gonna. I'm still gonna see it the same way. But I don't know why the hell people bringing race to it. Like, probably boring. Why the hell did it? What the fuck? Play. See, it's the damn phone, bro. This shit distracted me. I'm supposed to be outfit, doing some other shit. Some other shit. And myself. And Kate, what the hell, bro? Okay, three, two. I'm basically giving myself a timer. Three, two, one, go. Okay, now good.
Of this specific incident. As you can see here, GoFundMe deleted the GoFundMe for Carmelo Anthony's defense, but they do have the one for Austin Metcalf's family. And I think that this isn't just one, there is another one, but this is Jeff Metcalf's.
Yeah, see, his mom has one too, and they've gotten like over. Wasn't the goal 200K last time, bro? But I'm, I don't even know. Maybe.
Organizing of Austin Metcalf's GoFundMe. People are so funny though because Carmelo is raising funds for, legal defense. Austin Metcalf's family is raising money for grieving. Now Carmelo does have his own defense fund still set up on a site called Give Send Go. And what I found interesting is there is even racism in both sides of the donation pool. Like racism cannot escape any portion of this conversation. On Austin Metcalf's GoFundMe, you have a $50 donation that says White Lives Matter. And on Carmelo's Give Send Go, you have comments like this: white people do it, so we will. And this time Trayvon was white. Anthony stood his ground. May God bless him and keep him. It's nasty because in a time where words of encouragement are usually delved out to those parties involved in a situation, coupled with the
Like yo, even the fucking no. I went on TikTok and I saw the one of actually this is gonna be dangerous. Just imagine. Wait. Look at it. This is going to be dangerous to put your finger in. Think about it. Just imagine your finger gets too big. Boom, it's gonna be stuck. You're not gonna be able to pull it out. You're gonna boom. You're gonna have to go to someone to basically cut it off, like a doctor or some other thing. Why the hell am I actually testing it out? Plus, I'm not doing that. Fuck. No. I've seen like way too many stories. Oh, I'm not doing that. Did it? Put my thumb through it. My thumb can't even fit. And people actually really try putting their fingers actually through it and actually get successful out of it until it reaches a joint, whatever that is. It's called. And then after, boom, they can't get it out because you have to bend it. And they can't bend it when it's stuck in here. It's already made sticks to my arm, my fingers, bro. Yeah. What was I talking about again? I think I was talking about like, what was I talking about? Yeah. Wait. I think I remember Carmelo Anthony on TikTok. Yeah, I saw the thing. I checked it, and basically some people are saying, can I say it? Crack, like the cracker, like the biscuit. Calling white guys crackers, like the biscuit. Thing you eat, you put it in your mouth. That tastes good. That is a little bit salty. I say like 70 times. I think like calling them but like personally where I stand, I don't even know. Like, yeah, he shouldn't have. Okay, I don't even have all the evidence. I just went off what people said. That's what people are going off. What I heard. Said they pushed him after he said touch me and see what happens. Cause like usually people don't like getting touched. Like literally, I mean, he grabbed him twice. He grabbed him one time after pushing one other time, allegedly. But I say personally, if you see someone's hand in their bag and stuff, and he tell you touch me, see what happened. Why would you? Was his survival instinct not going off, bro? Literally, was his survival instinct not going off? Or maybe he thought his like. Think about it. I have my hand in my pocket. Even literally, even police, they literally want to see your hands, cause like they want to see your hands. Cause literally, you can do anything. You can put out some fucking a baton, a butt plug. You can put out like a gun. So many things, knife, weapon, like any type. You can pull it out from your bag. Your hand is in there, so no one knows what is in there in your bag. It's just like basically walking up with a mystery gift on your hand. A mystery gift. No one knows what's in there. So why the hell would you? I would say, personally, if I was in that position, I would just say, okay, chill, chill, chill. It's not that deep, but like you just have to like maybe you just have to leave a bit. But like they said something about like many people sit in the ops tents.
Random people are joining you.
Not ops, but I'm just using that as like the word. Like different people sit in, and people were also saying what kind of child brings weapons to school, bro. I'm not snitching, but like everyone does it. Literally, everyone does it. Literally, do you know how many people do they do it for like protection and stuff? Like, what if they get jumped by their people by their ops? You know, what if they get jumped by their ops and they can't protect themselves? They don't have no one to back them up. Like 5 guys in there, so why not just bring one thing that I can basically eliminate 3, and I'll still get jumped, but still I still eliminated them. They're saying it's that was intense. Bringing a weapon was intense. Not really. My opinion, no. It was just like everyone brings weapons. Not everyone. I don't. Well, see, niggas are gonna think I'm lying, bro. Maybe. I don't know. So many people do. So like, I don't know. I don't see the big deal about it. It's just for the protection. But anyways, let me watch it instead of yapping, bro.
Donation to help them through their struggles. People are deciding to go straight for narrative push after narrative push when they're going to head into their donation, all while sending it anonymously. So it's almost like you don't care to be seen about your beliefs, but you feel strongly enough to believe them and voice them still in public. It's weird to me. Now, what I will say, I thought what GoFundMe did was wrong. You're able to raise funds for whatever you want to on GoFundMe, as long as it doesn't violate anybody's safety, well-being, or is proven to be fraudulent, like the brick lady from like last year or the year before. There's no need to delete somebody's GoFundMe account. But because of all the backlash and tension and everything like that, maybe some reports, GoFundMe decided to go ahead and delete the account. But that does not remain true for GiveSend Go founder Jacob Wells, who stood 10 toes in saying, hey, we can keep Karmelo's defense fund around. Take down Karmelo's fundraiser. He is a muck duck. He admitted to it. If you support criminals, first degree muck ducks specifically, you should just come out and say it so normal people can avoid using such a hate-filled platform. Jacob responds, it's weak people like you that are the destruction of this country. This is just where the contradictions start. It seems like as young Karmelo Anthony is going through this due process and is seeing his time in court and is seeing how people are still backing him, a lot of people aren't upset that the narrative isn't being spun in their way. First, he got his bail reduced from $1 million to $250,000, and it's...
Oh shit. Twin brother's there too. Oh, like still. His twin brother did not do anything when the guy had his hand in his bag. He couldn't just step in the middle. Yo, both of you chills like some sisters that. Personally, I say L brother, bro. Should try de-escalating there. In my opinion, should literally try. Walk there being like, yo, You also just like yo, chill. You can stay in the temple. Like, don't do anything stupid. Just this that. Could have done that, but like, I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he was thinking that, oh, nothing bad was gonna happen, and it was just gonna be like, just a regular season. I know damn well that there were definitely more people in there with weapons in the track meet. I've seen way too many of that, bro. Many people carry it. Cause they don't. No one's like, if they put like what's it called, metal detectors. You know damn well like all of them shit are gonna be ringing every single time. Every 10 people, like 4 or 5 of them have it.
Saw people go up into a tizzy, not only because of the bail reduction and him being released, but also the news reports of his father being in home and really standing by his side and representing him.
Cuffed, wearing a yellow inmate jumpsuit, he spoke only to identify himself to the judge and stared straight forward while his father, Andrew Anthony, testified about how his son is the oldest of 4 siblings, a straight-A student, active in his church, and worked 2 jobs while serving as captain of the football and track team. To this point, he's not had any criminal history, all factors his defense brought up when asking the judge to lower the bond. The amount they were asking for was $150,000. The prosecution, though, argued the bond should have stayed at $1 million, even asking Andrew Anthony about the online fundraiser that's raised $412,000 for his son's defense. Ultimately, though, the judge said the purpose of bond is not a punishment, but to ensure the defendant returns for his court dates and to protect the community.
How much money he earned in some online fundraiser is irrelevant. Half of the stuff that's being brought up is totally nonsensical. But what is true is that he is having every narrative
Secondly, I know damn well that someone already pulled up like a crypto thing. Let me say, like, bro, I know God there, damn well someone that. Oh, what's it? What's the name? Karmelo Anthony. Oh, crazy, bro. Actually crazy. Bro. I don't know if I'm yelling or not. Am I loud? I know I'm not loud. No. I'm definitely not. It does not sound loud to me. It sounds more, I'm yapping, bro. No, I'm not. I'm just chilling, man. I'm chilling.
spelled in a courtroom in live time. So people that are looking for the demise of Karmelo Anthony are grasping at straws. When pictures online go of him and his dad standing in a hallway in his home, it seemingly ruffled so many people's feathers that they decided to dox not only Karmelo Anthony and where his family has lived in this new house, but also the judge involved in the trial by disclosing her name, her judgment, etc., etc. I've literally seen comment sections saying that we should end the judge's life because of the decision that she made. And we haven't even started with the case itself. During that same court proceeding, the attorney for Karmelo Anthony had to explain why there was so much bond money and what the intentions of the bond money was for. And of course, it was to help him not only be able to get up out of that box that he was once in for this situation, but also a way to defend himself because people had disclosed Karmelo Anthony's residency and decided to do nasty, hateful, and harmful.
People are definitely like going out there and protesting in front of his house. Probably. He can't even go to school because people are probably gonna be hating on him.
things. They sent threats, they sent imagery. There is a literal witch hunt out for this young man right now.
17-year-old Karmelo Anthony was silent after bonding out of the Collin County Jail and being placed on house arrest.
How is this self-defense?
The case has quickly become national news, drawing a lot of attention, resulting in threats and increased security at the courthouse.
Threats and, talk of race war and all kinds of insanity isn't good for, obviously, the Anthony family. It's not good for the Metcalf family.
I'm not a fan of the online discourse that's going on. It's like people want some sort of street.
They want something to happen. They want to make it like, war between race again. Like, nigga, this is not the fucking 1800s, bro. It's not the 1800s. They're bored with their lives, so they just want something to entertain them, you know? Basically how I see it. Boredom. Just want something to entertain. Like, entertain me. Let's pause. Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Justice against Karmelo, like they want to take his life. And I know that there are some comments out there that are saying that exact same thing, but that is disgusting, and that's not how the legal system works. Everybody in the United States is owed due process, so you have to let these things transpire as just that. Otherwise, it would be unconstitutional, which a large majority of these people would love to grab hold on. And whether you find it right, wrong, or otherwise, the due process does allow for things like, bail to be changed. Freedom of speech does allow donation sites to be set up for the support of these different peoples. So to some of these people calling out these double standards that exist between, the George Zimmermans, the Derek Chauvins, the Daniel Pennies or Kyle Rittenhouses, and Karmelo Anthony's, there's a lot of warrant in that. No, this judge didn't bend the law to help Karmelo Anthony. This is something that was totally in bounds here. And just like Bishop Talbert Swan said, there have been huge lump sums of money gathered for donations in support of all these other situations that have similar claims of
donations. Are they tax free? Because like if I start a donation about I need a new PC and I raised like $7 billion, like $20 trillion over like 20 years, what would that be? Would they tax me on that? Most likely.
Self-defense or, a situation that could have been easily resolved gone bad. So why wasn't there this much uproar for that situation as there is this young Karmelo Anthony situation? Daniel Penny was literally able to raise $3 million without anybody batting an eye as to where the money was going, who it was for, and what the remainder of the funds went to. And it's funny because nobody doxed him, nobody went after his house, nobody even said that they would follow him for the rest of his life. But I can't say the same for Karmelo Anthony, who is potentially going to have to use whatever sort of funds that he does retain for security for, the foreseeable future.
Rosa Parks days is over. You cannot think that you can move somebody out of a seat that you don't own and think that it's going to be okay. And you can't determine how I'm going to retaliate on you when you put your hands on me in an aggressive manner.
I still think he should have de-escalated. Okay, so he can survive. So the other guys could survive. His brother should have stepped in the middle. When he said, "Don't grab me," or "Don't touch me," he should have gone and held his brother back. Yo, be smart. Like some other shit. Like, get up. I don't even know, bro. So just try. His brother should have just stepped in the middle, so none of them can be in this situation. He couldn't have. If his brother stepped in, so maybe watch it from a distance or right next to him and maybe just trying to, I don't know. He could have just de-escalated, which he would have survived, and no stabbing can happen. And he shouldn't have touched the other guy. You know how they say okay, in like fights they say they go face. Then after they keep their hands in back, then after they're like, swing first. He was basically waiting. He was technically waiting for that. He was waiting for him to swing first. That's why he said, "Touch me and see what happens." He's like, "Ooh, touch me and see what happens." And then after, boom, grabbed him, raised him up, slammed it down. Actually, that's not what happened. That never happened. And I don't think it happened. But like, yeah, just grabbed them, pushed them, did whatever. It's, you pulled them. You, it didn't have to end this way. It did not have to end this way. Why are you making me do this? Ching, ching. It ended up like a solo leveling episode. Solo leveling versus, what's in it? Sung Ju Moo versus the Bug, B-Roll. That's not supposed to be funny. Why the hell does it like make that? My bad. My bad. That's evil.
Austin Metcalf
Yeah. I was honestly put on this shit. I don't know why I'm always doing this.
got exactly what he deserved.
But white people,
I want to say what he deserved, but like, I'm just saying. Okay. Basically, if you're seeing this, let's see. If someone tells you to touch them first, and it's basically an altercation, never do it. That's if they say swing first, never swing first. Like try de-escalating it. So, this, that. Just be like, chill. It's a joke. Even though, and after they say sorry, apologize, but you gotta de-escalate it. They tell you do it, never do it, cause they want you to. You're gonna get in trouble in the first place. You literally started the whole thing. Never do it. That's like, I want to say worst thing. That's just, it's just dumb.
obviously not all of you, so let me just get that out the way. But a bunch of y'all are just a bunch of racist, bigoted crisis actors.
People really believe that that kid had the right to tell Karmelo to move. If that kid would have...
They said, like, you can't kick people out of your tent if it's a school tent. And they said many people have already done it before. And they didn't get kicked out. And I don't know why did he get kicked out. But probably they had maybe beef. I don't know, maybe.
just minded his own business, would he or would he not still be alive?
And the problem that I have with this rhetoric on this side is the terms deserve. Deserve to die is like the craziest thing in the world. I don't know if I could ever say that somebody deserves to die for actions like this. Like deserved. I can't even think of a time when somebody deserves to die. Who are we to be judging when somebody can and can't live? I think that this exists because a lot of people, black people, are looking for a win in the criminal justice system. Black people were dejected when the officers in the Rodney King situation in the 90s didn't get charged with anything, but were happier and celebrated when he did get rewarded some sort of funds. Black people seemingly celebrated when O.J. Simpson got away with what he did to...
They say he didn't do it. Oh, shoot, see, I got... Dum, 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 dum. I don't know why the hell I played that. Congratulations. You finally know how to do it. Finally know how to do it.
Even done. When I flush it, everything dries up. I don't.
He said he already did it.
Who already did it?
This nigga.
Tonight did not blame me.
He knows how to do it. So now, y'all niggas should not ask me. I'm not your plumber. The plumber, bro. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman.
I swear they said he didn't do it.
And through every documentary that I've ever read, every, account of the situation that I've heard, it's because a lot of times black people are looking for some sort of win when it comes to the legal justice system. It's hard sitting down and watching a Trayvon Martin, a George Floyd, any sort of, person in the mainstream media that gets taken out by police.
Who's Trayvon?
Any sort of, person in the mainstream media that some sort of win when it comes to the legal justice system. It's hard sitting down and watching a Trayvon Martin, a George Floyd, any sort of, person in the mainstream media that gets taken out by police officers or citizens to no sort of justice is hard to watch as an onlooking citizen. It makes you feel like it could happen to you and nobody cares about you in your life. And I get that. There's things to address about the legal system, what's right, what's wrong, what's indifferent. There's a bunch of things to address there. Saying that seemingly in a situation that is opposite, or people are making it out to be an opposite, that the person deserves to die,
No one
that's
deserves
where I
to
have to
die.
drop.
They said Preds. That was no exception. Put them in like fucking wherever they go. Nowhere close to kids. Put them in like a desert. Make them survive. If they survive, they get like one arm chopped. I'm joking. I know that's way too far. Heck no, bro.
Racial tension still exists in America, and this situation is doing nothing but adding fuel to the fire. 2 young men lost their lives. One.
See, it's bigger than black and white. Look at it. Like I said, it's bigger than black and white. Whole way of life.